You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Monday the 22nd of September, 2025. Today the fall equinox arrives at 2:19 p.m. By the solar reckoning, it is the first day of autumn in the northern hemisphere. Today, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, begins at sunset. It will be the first of the month of Tishrei of the year 5786. By the Islamic calendar, the month of Rabi al-Thani begins at sunset. This week is the so-called high-level week at the UN General Assembly. Leaders from all over the world are in the city. By the French Republican calendar, it is the first day of Vendémiaire, the day of the raisin, the grape. The sun rises today at 6:44 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:48 p.m. The sun sets today at 6:52 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 7:20 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 7:52 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 40 seconds, shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 1% full at midday. The first quarter will arrive on Monday, the 29th of September. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the early morning, low tide, 4:55 a.m., 18 centimeters. In the late morning, high tide, 11:22 a.m., 1 meter 68. In the evening, low tide, 5:22 p.m., 18 centimeters. At night, high tide, 11:37 p.m., 1 meter 52. This is the Monday reservoir report for New York City. The Delaware watershed, Cannonsville, 63% full. Papacton, 76%. Neversink, 73%. Rondout, 93%. The Catskill watershed, Schoharie, 18%. Ashokan, 78%. The Croton system, 96% full. In our shared realm of plants and animals, in an unscientific observation, it seems that there are a good number of crows around all of a sudden, and perhaps this is true. Many crows live with us all year round, but some crows do migrate south for the winter. They do not have the epic migrations of some of our passing songbirds, but those who have summered in Canada may fly 200 or 300 miles south, so it's quite possible we are experiencing a lift in the crow population. Commemorations. On this equinox, while so much that is reprehensible is happening in the world, let us remember some things that are good. On this day in 1948, Operation Little Vittles began in Berlin. It was during the Berlin airlift, when the Soviets had blockaded the western sector of the city. British and American planes flew into Berlin around the clock for months, bringing food and fuel to stranded residents. One of the pilots, the American flyer Gail Halvorson, noticed children waiting and watching around the perimeters of Tegel Airport as the planes flew in. He decided to drop small boxes of candies using small parachutes handmade out of handkerchiefs as he flew into the airport. At first he supplied this effort through his own rations. Then he asked friends to help out. When his commanding officer found out about the parachuted candy packages, he made it official, and on September 22nd, Operation Little Vittles was born. It attracted attention in the United States, and soon groups of volunteers were packing boxes of sweets, sewing little parachutes, and shipping them to be airlifted to the children of Berlin. The American candy bombers became known as the Rosinenbomber, or raisin bombers. Pilot Halvorson earned many nicknames from the kids. He was called Uncle Wiggly Wings because he would rock his wings so they could spot his plane. He was also called the Chocolate Uncle, the Gumdrop Kid, and the Chocolate Flyer. Today we remember the Native American basket weaver Elsie Gomachu Allen, born on this day in 1899. She was a member of the Pomo tribe from the Mendocino region of California. Allen was from a family of basket weavers and learned the art from her grandmother and mother when she was a child. But she was only able to devote her full attention to making baskets after the age of 62, after she had worked and had raised her family. In Pomo culture, it had been a tradition to burn or bury a weaver's baskets at her death, but her mother encouraged her to break with tradition, preserving the handiwork of previous generations. The art form had been in danger of being lost. Exquisitely made baskets are among the most important arts of the Pomo people, and Elsie Allen ensured through her craft and her teaching that the tradition would be passed on. Remember Elsie Allen today. Finally, today is the birthday of the hobbits, Bilbo Baggins and Frodo Baggins, in The Lord of the Rings. Bilbo was born in the year 2890 and Frodo in 2968 of the Third Age of Middle-earth. Today is honored as Hobbit Day by avid Tolkien fans. And that is the Observatory, Monday the 22nd of September, 2025.